So we planning all day from Joko to Santasi. You're testing us up, Rabono. You're telling us, we get underground to put the city above the palm. You watch it, you want to go make my mama proud. But for now, you're Charlie, you're going corner. What I should do, you're one corner. Hope is in life will make better. Now you're going to know you're shut up, donna. Make me bless you. From the north to the shore now. Smells are gonna do over to clean up your door now, yeah. Things miss for here. Now, what do my young thing? Nothing, your small thing. We know they hear. Now, boy, why they were close to clear. We know how I take it from this sea, but we know the fears. It's over to my nose before. Funny for no what's the question.
One finger is not enough. I need you to add another one to make it. It doesn't matter if you're two pinky fingers. All I need is peace be unto those who need them. So to them we say, TikTok. Boom, boom. And boom signifies it's time to restart. So hit the F5 key and board vehicle, refresh the destination, reset. Having this stress for a moment, forget about the refresh issue for your brain, the regress. For the clock, I said the R of 0000. The clock, I said the R of 12 a.m. The clock, I said the R of a new dawn. Okay, let your mind stay on the R track. No, for a minute, forget about the R and concentrate on the minute. I'm sure you've already know this is the second. Okay, now let's go to the second. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? What am I talking about? You see, all fights that we have, it has its sacrifices, it has its martyrs. You know, some heroes who do not know the rationale behind the war they're fighting. They fight because they have been trained to, and they kill because they have been told to, and they die because they have been destined to. I'm talking about the unsung heroes. Some heroes who lay down their lives will ensure that the oncoming troops make it past the frontier, the generals. Some heroes who lay down their lives so the soldiers who follow have a fighting chance. So indulge me for a while, because I wish the handout may not really have recognition to the deserving but unrecognized. Indulge me for a while, because now I'm sending the front seats to the bleachers and giving first selection to the able-bodied players condemned to the reserves. Like I said, let's reset and regress the uncommended, commendable handworks of the ectomized damsels in distress. Oh, yes. I'm sick and tired of overrated recognition given to butter bread. Sitting at the malls and high-profile corporate places. Goddamn shit, yes. But forget that some time ago, this dude used to hold us down. His name, T-Bread. You see, the miners aboard the ship, they're always down there. They are drawing the anchor, fetching the core, and rowing the boat. So, the numerator of the captain knows that the minus' denominator is captaincy, is an improper fraction of redundancy, therefore is equal to a shipwreck. So don't be amazed when my reward for the best staff you leave the team leader and in turn goes to the inter, because they need more than just one finger. It's not enough. We need another one to make it. It doesn't matter if you're two pinky fingers. All I need is peace be unto those who need them. So to them we say, okay, so let's define heroes. Heroes are simply ordinary people who find themselves in extraordinary situations. They rise to the challenge by doing amazing deeds, one person at a time. And by so doing, they make the world a better place. Do you agree? Yeah. Okay. There are two fingers out to those I meet ahead of me in the watching queue. Thank you for buying your 3 CDs to make me know I can save 1 CD and buy 2 CDs, which will also satisfy me. Thank you to those who know how to study fraud in class and show up by raising their hands and giving answers to every question that I ask. You see, you are overtly ridiculed and insulted, but covertly, the insulters are glad that you saved their ass, because if called upon, they wouldn't be able to answer the questions that were asked. We don't seem to know what to do with standing ovation, so to those who rise first, applaud and advocation. From sinners of befitting standing ovation, I give you 2 fingers for the intellectual elevation. We are culturally oriented to imbalance our praises of musicians to be limited to only lead singers, right? Okay. For the backing vocalist, please stay aback with your vocals. Let the lead singer flow with his blow styles. What we remember is your chorals that you sang that make the song zero chorals. Hold on. This mongoose are rapping beautiful. Who plugged them? All praise goes to Nancy Ugly. See, but the ugly truth is what you don't know that the person at the bottom when he was climbing that helped him do this was done by a candle. The extent of greatness is measured by the degree that the person cares about others. Okay, then let's give our 2 fingers to the A for Apple lecturers who met in kindergarten. Thank you for your great garden. You afforded me the basis for great farming of words, thereby giving dyslexia great farming. I can read and write those spoken words, so dyslexia now rent great farming. And here I stand, a cultural extension officer of my freshly read back of words. I'm standing to you, I'm planted at my vineyard. To mobile carriers, aka porters, aka carry, 2 fingers. To police officers who did their work and not swing by 2 cities, 2 fingers. To the bus boy, the production assistants, to them we say 2 fingers. Yes, 2 fingers to them because you are like the cassava dough whose assistants makes things soft and when life blows, bamboo blows. You soften the pepper spring when it's like dry, mark, and mobile. Life is not just about your duration. No. Life is not just about your duration, but your donation. But donating your God-given resource in a way that someone's life will fit source. So say you go feel rich song. Have some compassion in Esther. For once be the needs of Mordecai. Show some compassion. And no in Esther so we can bask and have a siesta. We change our summer mood blue to strong black. Said the Esther of our time. Our laying down our quick passes for us to show forth our mercy. Less skills in attaining our goals to become the world best at what we do. What we do for ourselves dies with us. But what we do for the world is and remains immortal. I couldn't do all that damn amount doing to me and for me was pivotal. She's almost omniscient. I telepathically speak to her when I want to do something. Mama, please offer me directions. I want to cook something great. So I'm a beauty, be my big saucer. To all those undeservedly sidelined 2 fingers. To all those who are told never to speak unless spoken to, but they're never spoken to. But when excellence is needed, you are the one that will come back to. To all those whose hard works are never yapped about. When recognition is due when they're getting to you, they take a roundabout. Yeah, to you all unsung heroes, you just graduated to heroes. Why? Because as soon as someone is identified as an unsung hero, he no longer is. Back then,
Assalamu alaikum Jamaa. Ago Nami. Another year is here again. So are we going to sit and wait for the next torrential rain? Pain and once more allow terror to reign. Are we going to bask in the libations of the Wulam, the prayers of the Imam and the supplications of the priest and the pastor? To appease the gods, cleanse the land and plead the mercy of Oduma Kuma the Creator? Are we just waiting to embrace the cold clashes of another terrible disaster? So once more we can run through the same circle, knowing very well this time around we could have acted faster. For had I known we will always be an enemy to the present and the future. As a nation, we will not forget something, the gloom of an unforgettable doom. Memories which will forever last, which will never pass. Memories which are kept past. Those who survive will forever live with the scars. Behold the consequences of the dangers we so often disregard. But never again the history of our dear nation must we allow our brothers to toil in vain. Never again in the history of our dear country must we allow rain. So may the ancestors remind us on the dirge of June 3rd and June 9th. Memories on the dirge with hurt and cut like a knife. That night, we saw the lifeless bodies of our soldiers laid in sight. Right before our very own eyes, in broad daylight, death had stolen from us and taken a sudden flight. Millions of property destroyed, many hearts broken. But never again must we allow our enemies to rejoice over the many lives taken. For I still see the teardrop from many homes. I hear the cry of many souls. All I hear are wailing tones, and evil under the sun for our dear ones forever gone. Da, if I never hear the Joshua Mabano. Well, that can't man, but you're me quite more Basisia. Yo, me back. Ah, now I'm in a way. Oh, what could talk credit to secular Basisia. These were the last moments of some of these innocent victims. Our dear ones who fell prey to the negligence of our system. Just as the hawk preys on the helpless chicks of the mother hen, we walk through our towns and cities not knowing when the deadly rains may descend. So we go about our daily activities walking through the lion's den. But never again, I say never again, must we allow terror to reign. No need to play the blame game. Cause that day when the rains came, it was nothing but pain gained. Ghana is still the motherland. But let us wake from this slumber before it turns into another quicksand. We still have the chance to avert the shedding of innocent blood. If only we put in place measures to prevent another deadly flood. The authorities must provide good drainage systems. We, the citizens, must stop choking the gutters. Please let us stop building along waterways, for these activities only bring us bitter days. The time is now for us to act. Proactive measures are there for us to take. But if we fail to do this fast and allow this happen again, please let us be honorable enough not to call this a natural disaster. For this time around, it will be a murder case. Long live Ghana, long live humanity, long live the world. Say no to avoidable adversity.
Yes. Good evening to everyone. Joining the Ehalakasa TalkParty, online TalkParty.
Ebusadi na shapasi, so we planning all day from Joko to Santasi. Yet asking us a prabono, yatina say. We the underground to raise the city above the palm. We watch you one that go make my mama proud. But for now, they're Charlie and you're gonna what the shit be a one corner. Hope is in life to make better. Now you're going to know your share, but don't now. Make you bless you from the north to the shore. Now, smiles are gonna do better to kidnap your door. Now, yeah, things may slow for here. Prabono, now you're digging, now see your small things. We know they hear. Now, boy, why they my coast to clear. We know horizons and quality to see, but we know they fear. Since everything I don't see before, planning for no what's the question.
All right, good evening once again to everyone. Special power to all of you, to the motherland. Though on the virtual space, I say salute to everybody tonight. I see beautiful faces, some on video, some just still pictures. But let me just salute a few of you. I see my boss, Rhyme Sonny, tonight in the house, Charlie. If Rhyme is in the house, then no, Charlie, it's going to be a smooth grind. We have Harriet Panza, also known as Dabi MFA, also in the building. We also have Koku Delali. So today, the voter regime, just the go voter, more of voter stuff. Here, Ifuma, also beautiful hair right there with ever-charming smile. I see my brother Scribbler. Yes, salute to Tiahini. Also, Rod McLaren. Salute. I see Maunyo also in the house. A million salute to Sir Black. Also, I see OK the poet. Yes, and Yibokujo was also in the house. Yes, a million salutes to all of you tonight. And we say Akwaba to the Ehalakasa Online Talk Party. I'm Natiogli, and tonight I'm doing this with Ifumwa Yes. All right. So before the show starts, we'll ask the Fumwa to do us the fancy for fun poetry before we get into the meat of the game. All right, the Fumwa.
Nothing.
What's
okay,
up?
so today, cool. Today, I'm going to do something different, Kaka. Do you understand? Okay, so this poem is actually for Ramsoni.
Oh.
Yes. And I have just fantasized it. Yes.
Wow.
So enjoy. Experiencer, oh yeah. Mego su pain. Zanumu yazin pain. Zama kumampom to me contain what affects me brain, me senses, me moja or running to me vein. My dream was a shame, I'm going insane. And I do be a many you so dropping like the rain. Oh, my young Pufumpo even complain because when you me constrain. Za already me what's important to explain. What say? My brother now will crash it down the hurricane. My brother me born all these years is down the vein. Missy Camilla now have gone through the drain. Oh, what's it? If you're shining always after the rain. No pain, no gain. Answer me pain, and me go soon now. What have I got to gain? Eraze. So it's a man can. Mommy's trying to break the chain. Now come me queen mom all over again. Wanting to maintain my title, I have to retain. Oh, one day I have to regain. Mempedamia today Abel, Oku Kane. Mempedamia Sakawa and Napo Kane, and get them now I was chained. Mempedamia today Obama, I already fitting McCain. Mempedamia chop for cheesy, educating, entertaining, na mizi informing. Na setuone by a miza. I will reign. Thank you.
Dale, let me tell you something, eh? It's only a few lyricists like Ramsoni who can pick an end rhyme and build close to 10 stanzas just with one rhyme, you understand? Yeah, so if you hear the name Ramsoni, put some respect on the name because it doesn't come easy. You understand? Yes, and it's a true Hannah.
I got the impulse of where she was coming from in the middle of the piece.
For real.
This is the poem I presented as part of the Ehalakasa TalkParty book.
Yes.
In 2012 or somewhere like that. Yes. And she has converted it to the fancy beautifully. I
fantasized it. Wow. A million salutes to you, Efumwa. That was beautiful. And much more to you, Ramsoni, for sharing that piece with the rest of the world. Thank you so much. All right, so that was just to kickstart the event for tonight. Tonight is going to be magical. Tonight is going to be fire on the mountain. You understand? Yeah, man. I can't wait to just get started. So we'll start off with the bios of the artist. So I'll ask the Fumwa to start with Koku Delali. It's you kindly mute. Yes.
Okay. Koku Delali is a young Ghanaian writer with a natural flair for creative writing. He is a member of the Ghana Association of Writers, who has to his credit a good number of plays, acted and books, short stories and poems on various issues and stage of life. Koku Delali uses diction and other literary devices to drive home his themes, which appeal to his readers. His works are a must-read for both students and literally connect. So yes. This is about Koku Delali.
Yes, all right, thank you so much, Ifoma. All right, so let's move on to Harriet Panza, also known as Dabi MFA. She's a nurse, a social entrepreneur, an artist, and a poet hailing from a small, beautiful town called Piki in Ghana. Her love for poetry and the arts grew in 2015 when she was in search of a voice that would not only speak for her, but for society as well. She lives in Accra now, sharing her works with other wonderful artists. Most of her works are centered on gender equality, politics, national or global issues. She shares her works hoping and praying for the world to become its better self one more time. All right.
Okay, Rhyme Sonny. You can call him Mr. Poetry or the Goat, greatest of all time. He has performed to a varied audience of heads of state, ambassadors, ministers, religious and traditional leaders across Africa and the UK. He is a regular feature of most high-profile and corporate events in Ghana. A living testimony to the fact that one can make his or her passion a good mind and build a career out of it. He has seen it all, done it all, and still tells us that he is only beginning. So this is about Rhyme Sonny.
Yes. A million salutes to our guest tonight. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation to be here with us. All right, so if you are here, count yourself lucky, count yourself blessed. And if you are here alone. Please don't be selfish. Go ahead and share the link with your loved ones so they also come share of the bliss. Okay, all right, so we zoom into the performances for tonight. All right, Ifuma, who do you have as our first performer?
Okay, so our first performer is the man who uses literally device to touch us histories and other issues. Poku Delali.
Yes, sir. Yo, bro, what's up?
I'm good. Good evening, everyone.
Greetings.
Yeah. So I'm glad to be here again this evening to be part of this program. Yes. I was actually preparing to give a Dutch as my first piece, and coincidentally, I would say tomorrow happens to be 3 years on since I lost my dad.
Oh.
And so this Dutch is quite an appropriate time because the first part of the performance is going to be a poem I wrote for him when we were designing his brochure. And then I'll add the Dutch I actually wanted to perform as my first act for the evening. And so if you permit me, I'll read from the brochure what I wrote for him. I call it A Certain Day. All right. Today, our smiles light up our faces. The light, there is some light in the day. The laughter and giggling of babies ring through the hearts of their mothers like a million bells. Today, the mountains are green as ever. Babies, birds, and butterflies show their beautiful colors in the blues, and the seas dance to the rhythm of their own songs. But on a certain day, the stillness of the wind will carry no more sweet melodies of the birds. Thunder will roll like an angry lion, and darkness will bury the beauty of the skies. On a certain day, a wind of rain will blow the world in despair. Tears will storm the earth like rains, and my loved ones will search but find me not. For on that day, I will breathe my last breath. Yeah, I think that will usher me into the first performance of the day. I call it the sound of the big drums. Blow away, blow away, blow away, miada fellow, blow away, miada fellow, blow, blow, blow. The big drum sound, a voice is heard. So loud but not clear. Whose voice could that be? Could it be our fathers who were planted several years ago and seem to have been forgotten by their children's children? Or the wailing of Agbeku, whose mortal remain is brought home by the strangers? They claim he triumphed over pain and death and has only responded to a call of higher order. We cannot tell if what they say is true, but all we can say is that his departure only reinforces the uncertainties of life. Why should this be happening to me? Now that we need most your experience, your knowledge, and your support. Who dance to our sorrowful music or listen to our tragic stories? None is alive. Sopata is no more, and Nuntako never said goodbye. Now it is you. In the midst of grief and pain, we say if you go tell Agbedefu the palm white tapa, whose calabashes are now as dry as the deserts, how death has declared war upon our homes, making orphans of innocent children and widows of prudent and submissive wives. The voice is sounding again. This time, not of the big drums, but Kusalagachi himself, knocking upon the door of Jakpasu, and very soon the cries will be heard. Alas, it has happened again, just as I said. Busunya Adegajo and Jakpasu, the anointed voice that speaks for us, has gone silent forever. Busunya Adegajo. Busunya Adegajo. Busunya Adegajo. Dodo kwa meyon azoli o. Blau kwa meyon azoli o. I think I'll end it today.
Wow. Charlie, the great man right there might have gone silent, but he sure left a voice for the rest of us. A voice that is much needed and a voice that is heard tonight. Thank you so much, Mr. Koku Delali. In poetry, we preach death to give life. So tonight already is promising to be full of life and full of healing. Thank you so much for that beautiful piece. All right, so we'll get back to you, sir. All right, Fuma, who do you have next? So that's still empty.
Okay. Okay, the first one we have next is Davi Emifa, the woman who uses her voice to speak not only for herself, but to speak for the society. The only woman who is performing today.
Davi, what's up?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm also good. And let me say, Davi is reporting live from the hospital. Ever since the COVID, she's been so busy saving lives and protecting lives. So we say salute to Davi MFA and the rest of the frontline soldiers. All right, so tonight, what do you have for us, Davi?
Okay, so tonight I have a piece in Ewe, my native language, which is titled Selassie, which means the Lord has heard me, or he has heard me, or the hearer has heard me. It's a very short poem in Ewe, so I hope you all enjoy it. Those who don't understand Ewe should see Say Black or
you can see me. Thank you.
Or you, yeah, for interpretation.
See me for misinterpretation. Please go ahead.
Okay, so it's Afika miayi nukaele ngonami le azoli glijayami ne demiakpo budo afamiajibo alo awovutrile ndokuti yadumba ne wofe dole anyigba yajivoa Kowagba na yafe. Nemenye sikako ple ani vivi ya oda. Ne eku matomia tao. So that's all.
Oh, okay, nice. That's Selassie.
Yes.
The hearer has heard. Thank you so much, Davi MFA, for that beautiful piece. All right, so we'll get back to you again. So move on to the third performer for tonight.
Okay, the third performer for tonight is the man who has seen it all, done it all, and still tell us that he's still beginning. Sonny.
All right. So this piece I call Convoy Posse. The Convoy Posse. And it was first performed by SDK around the elections. So it's a purely political piece. 21 Land Cruisers, 5 Rolls Royces, 6 Maybachs, 1 ambulance, 19 motorbikes, musket firings, music from sirens. They come like a war to kill your silence. These are your reps. These are your political actors, and they deserve some Oscars like Omar Epps. Their convoy move up and down like a muscle looking for biceps, good and bad steps. They claim to follow Nkrumah, but the darkness has blocked their footsteps. So for now, they need to improvise. But listen, those who start their questions with whys are majorly the wise. Henry David Thoreau said, the government that is best which governs least, meaning government only does what is necessary and do not see power as a moment for feast. Today, most government that governs were elected by the same people they governed, but we have exempted those that are being governed and placed the blame at the doorsteps of only those that governs. When both sides have the same amount of power, is it that the latter has relinquished their power to the former and has allowed the former to abuse that power? You see, when intelligent youth are still afraid of dyslexic adults, this is the result. But whose fault? Is it the fault of the election result, or the election results were faulty? See, we live in a country where the constitution forbids a man under 40 in becoming the presidential candidate for a political party. We rely on manifestos whose promises are far from reality. That is why we've been handcuffed by the rings of adversity. We stand aloof whilst poverty dances to the tune of prosperity. What changed? I ask, what changed? Our forefathers paid their dues in full, expecting this generation to benefit from the change. So what changed? Some were beaten, battered, bruised, and chained. They worked their ass off to make sure citizens don't live strange. So what the hell is this competition about who built which road and who didn't build an interchange? We folded our arms as illegal mining sweep through our forest reserves. This is what happens when the waiter is waiting to be served, forgetting that he has no place at the table. All the seats have been reserved for the people ready to pounce on our forest reserves. If you are privileged to hold backstage passes and listen to the kind of ideas they intend to do with your taxes and the things it encompasses, you will realize that it's all about ranks and classes. These posses are masses' wealth belonging to the masses, and nobody cares about their sources. They neglected our friend justice because they own the bench. The deals they cook comes with awful stench. They are sleeping with everybody, including the Chinese and the French. But we still talk about life beyond AIDS. A minute silence for my country, because AIDS is a killer. You see, they say every general has a gun, and every funeral begins with fun. So all that I'm saying or I'm doing is trying to stay happy till all this is done. But let them know that nobody or no one erects a chimney higher without expecting fire. My party has a different ideology. Liar, what do you desire? My desire is to see Ghana go through another peaceful elections. Peace.
He ended with peace, but trust me, this peace was nowhere near peace. Trust me.
This one is fire.
Fiery content. You know, it takes a brave heart to take responsibility of peace like this, cause Charlie.
So I got a comedian to perform it at the National Theatre.
I think that was a good move, because only a comedian can perform this and get away with it. Wow. Fiery piece right there. Wow, amazing. Trust me, when this man is called a goat, he truly is the goat. We'll come back to it. I'll share more with you, but let's get to the second round of performances. And if you just joined us, welcome to the Ehalakasa online talk party. You want to share the link with your friends and let them join this amazing party tonight. And tonight, grab yourself a drink. I have my sobolo here. Get yourself something to sip on.
Nothing. Nothing. I don't have any drink.
What?
And I don't have any drink.
I beg, grab yourself a drink. Okay, so who do you have starting the second round of performances for us?
Okay,
thank you so much, Ramsoni. That was amazing. Amazing.
The man who has the creative flair for writing, Koku Delali, is starting for us for the second round.
Yes, and please don't forget to send in your remarks, Charlie. You couldn't just sit back without saying anything after this streak of performances. Use the chat box. Thank you. Yes, bro. You can go ahead, please.
This piece is for any lady in the house born on Sunday, if you have any.
You see.
Yeah. Special dedication to all the Akoswas in the building. So I say, the long hairy leg which carry this beautiful maiden always walk through me like the way the wind is ever present around us. Day by day, I watch Akosua grow into a beautiful angel. As she walks, I watch the beads that form the same shape as her well-endowed waist. They make pleasant noises like a rattle being played at a village shrine. I desire for a day, gently get hold of her and wrap my hands in between her thighs. With the same enthusiasm, I'll lock her tongue in the prison of my mouth and lick it till our lips get dried. One other thing, those well-shaped oranges on her chest, there's so much dangle that anytime I see them dancing in her cloth, the man in me rises like a sleeping cobra which has been awoken by an earthquake. Listen, you are a child of the early morning sun and the dazzle that arouses the early chirp of birds. When the new sun dies today, I shall make your feet not to the songs of my tongue. Let the print of your breast stain my palm and the tenderness of your lips on my memory. You are the reason I have concluded that all beautiful girls are born on Sunday. The rest are only warriors of Wakanda and servants of Amadioha.
See, Charlie, this piece, you can't just tell me I'm not answering.
No. That's when I'm offended.
So, who is this Akosia lady? Don't tell me it's just imaginary. No, this one, I beg, tell us the truth. Tell us about Akosia.
Yes. Telling about Akosia might be loud. Let me put it that way.
Oh, really?
What did he say?
You didn't hear that nothing.
Okay, you're telling us about Akosia?
Oh yes, I was. I was telling about Akosia, and I said, like the poem said. So the poem said it all. Akosia is everything to me.
Oh, okay. She still is. Okay, salute to Akosia wherever she is, and I hope she's watching. She must be proud of Mr. Koku Delali. Beautiful piece right there. So Mr. Delali, tell us how your journey has been as a poet over the period.
Koku Delali is one of those boys in town who enjoy poetry. At a point in time, he decided to start doing something for himself. And then there was this show happening in Ho Town. I wouldn't want to mention names, though. But then I wanted to showcase myself, at least to get the exposure. But I was denied the opportunity. Wow. So I took it upon myself and told myself that if I think I'm a poet and I want to feature on a stage for free, not even to charge anybody, and have been denied the opportunity, then I think there are a lot of people out there who are also facing the same thing as I do. So I decided to put up a show together. I call it Kedel Poetry Festival. It's an annual poetry festival which happens here in Ho, in the Volta region. And we normally have it during the Christmas season. So what happens is when the time is due, I call on poets, I have this traditional music dancers in town who also collaborate with me in performing during that particular poetry festival. So we call on poets who come around to help to make the program successful. I'll say this is supposed to be the 5th year of having this program, but then because of COVID, we couldn't have the 4th version last year. So even though this is the 5th year, we'll be having the 4th version this year. And I think after 5 years, 5 consecutive years of having this program, we want to change the name from Kedel Poetry Festival, because that name actually has to do with me only. But I have partnered with a number of people who made this program successful. So we are thinking of something new to give to the Poetry Festival name. So basically, that's what we've been doing. I'm a professional teacher too, so with my kids, I try to help them fall in love with the arts. And trust me, a number of them have been doing very well. The World Poetry Day celebration here in Ho, Black himself was to see some of these kids perform. They are really doing well.
Oh, okay, Charlie, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wonderful things you are doing up there in Ho, Charlie. And please do want to share your links with us. Anytime you have any show, share with Ehalakasa, and we sure will be there, because as you're part of Ehalakasa too, it's all about the family. Thank you so much, Mr. Delali. That was a beautiful piece for Akosia. So from Akosia, where are we going?
From Akosia, maybe we should be doing something traditional.
Yes, but we're coming to you again. Yeah, so from Akosia, who do we have next? Okay, I think we have the man himself, Ramsoni. And just as Koku Dalali was talking about organizing events and all, it brought my mind back to this great man right here, Ramsoni. Let me say this: Ramsoni is the first person to ever give me a platform. You understand? Because as Koku was sharing his experience with how he was denied, I started as a rapper, so I was almost denied because I wasn't sounding like a poet. But then Ramsoni still gave me the chance to feature on his platform, Aliwa. And this I'll never forget. And ever since, I've been doing this like forever. So I say salute personally to Ramsoni. Yeah. But for him, most of us wouldn't be here. Yeah, man. So we'll talk more after his performance. Let's have him share his magic with us.
Okay, so my next piece, I want to dedicate it to Mariska Taylor, who is with us. I want to dedicate this piece to her. Yes. Nice. It is called Woman of Chaos. Woman of Chaos. Okay. A belching toes portends rain, and a carried load precious pain. Many are the pains of the product of robotic ingenuity, using rips in the hands of the Almighty, the first revolution in the manufacturing industry, the Almighty working late on the 7th day of creation. Adam, look at a masterpiece, shaped to perfection. Specifications have been met to make her function in all kinds of situations. Wider arms, broader hips, softer palms, cuter lips. Care, love, patience, all on her fingertips. Her responsibility is to make this world better without poker chips. Fear may grip her along the way, but we cannot do without tears. Tears are mainly her way of expressing her grief and doubt, her love and her pride. To man, aside becoming his bride, she will be a guide to making and sustaining the family unit. Now, wait a minute. We all know that every household's dear pillars that supports it. Women are the pillars here that support households. So hold your house together with that dear woman. Clothe her in dignity. Show me a great family unit, and I'll show you the woman that built it. She's a real rare riddle reviewed by the Almighty himself. No one can solve the emotional puzzle of the woman. You'll be killing yourself. See, fear is worse than the ordeal itself, but this fairy will smile at her follies and laugh even at thyself, because she knows her worth. She knows her purpose from birth. So allow her to play her tune on earth. Allow her to dance to her tune until death. Allow the woman. Strength is an attitude from you. You are an inspiration to another woman. This is my tribute to you. You see, they say you can't drive donkeys without sticks, nor horses without spurs. Women, notably mothers, you are special. Society are always trying to limit your potential, but you've proven to the world that the role of women in the development of any nation is in one word, crucial. So continue to shine, and you can never hide your light under a bushel. Sometimes they may fall, but they will rise and stare at their biggest fear. Sometimes they may fail, but they will try again and persevere. They will rage through the storm no matter how severe. It is their nature. Words and ignorance don't interfere. When life drags them through despair, they look in the face of despair and tell despair to disappear. Women are tough and ambitious, strong and courageous. Marie, you are genius. Call me Rosa, Oprah, Mariska, Margaret, Teresa, Diana, Victoria. Call me Ya Ama Adwa, Afikukwa, Esi, Abena. You are a perfect being and wonderfully made. You cry when happy and laugh when afraid. You are a helpmate and not a housemaid. You are great, not a lower grade. Now let's hail Mary. She is full of grace and in one accord with the Lord, blessed among the blessed, Mother of God. Your prayers are with us now and at the hour of our death. Woman, strength is an attitude from you. You are an inspiration to another woman. This is my tribute to you, dedicated to Mariska.
Charlie. See, trust me, only Rhymesonic can pull up a thing like this. Trust me. And this is a true honor to Mariska Taylor, evergreen, ever amazing, ever gorgeous, and truly deserve honor right there. Thanks so much, Rhymesonic. Yes, I see Mariska Taylor waving over there with her beautiful smile. All right, nice. If she could be unmuted, she could say a few words to that piece. As she gets to say something, let me salute the other women in the house. I salute Efumwa, Harriet Panza. Who else is here? Yes, Mildred Okra. Who else do we see? Okay, I saw another woman. I see Favor. I don't know whether Favor is a woman or a man. Okay. Yes, Mariska Taylor, please. More Mariska. Please.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm so honored to be honored. And that poem was like, it went to the heart. Rhymesonic has always done that with all his poems that he's been doing. And we go way back when we start looking at the years. I think Alewa time, when we used to go to, what do you call it, behind the mall. What's the mall called? There was an estate there with a nightclub, and we used to go there for poetry, and then also at Nubuki. So we've been around together for a long time, but I was quite surprised when he mentioned my name. So I thank you so much. I love being with poetry and poets and writers and all that. So God give me the strength to carry on. But Rhymesonic has moved from strength to strength. He has branded himself. He had that dream when we were with Alewa, and he wanted to brand himself in another direction. And I'm happy for him. So thank you. And then to all the ladies in the house, it's our time to shine. Koku, I also thank you. You have been doing a lot in the Volta region. I've been seeing your postings and your, if it wasn't for COVID, we'd be having more events by you. So we pray that this is all over so that we will also maybe come down for a weekend in the Volta region and be with you. It was something in the plans, but it didn't happen. So we're looking forward to that. Keep up the good work. You are what they call it, flying the flag for poets in the Volta region. Thank you.
Nice.
So,
Thank you so much, Mama Mariska. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
I think I want to
Really
use
appreciate
this opportunity, Nati. I want to use this opportunity to wish Mariska happy birthday in advance.
Oh.
Yes, tomorrow is her birthday.
Wow.
Happy birthday in advance.
Wow. So we say happy birthday to Mama Mariska. So
yeah.
it was not out of place. Rhyme performed that piece in honor of you. And I'm so glad he's doing this because it tells us let's celebrate people whilst they still live.
Yeah, alive.
Yes. And very much deserved. Thank you so much, Mama Mariska. A lot of the poets look up to you. And we pray for more strength, for grace, from grace to grace and victory to victory. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So she said a lot of the things I wanted to say about Rhyme and all, what I wanted to ask him and all. Rhyme has been here. I only God knows how many years. So I'm not going to go back on words and all. But I first saw him on TV Africa with and Jazzy back in the day, you know. And you say back in the day, that means that he's a very old man. But then it just shows his experience in poetry.
Matty, pause there.
Yeah,
if you saw me on TV, it was a Black who put me on that TV. So
wow.
He's an ancestor.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So if Rhyme is a legend, Sir Black is an ancestor. Salute to Sir Black. Yeah, so tell me your encounter with Sir Black and how you guys have done this together over the years.
Okay, so I first met Sir Black at an audition. At an audition at the British Council. They were auditioning poets and performers and artists for a program called WAPI. And I sat calmly at the back and I saw Sir Black and Mutombo and DK. They were quite intimidating. They were intimidating people with their presence. Yes. They are confident alone. Yes. So I told myself that I'll be in that class with just a performance. So when the program came on the next Saturday, right after the program, I got invitation. Everybody came to congratulate me for my performance, and then I got invitations to all the other poetry events that were happening. And myself, Sir Black, DK Mutombo became resident poet at Bless the Mic, was invited to the TalkParty in Legon, met Mariska, Crystal, all the rest, and then we kick it out like this. Here we are. Yeah.
Wow. A million salutes to all the names is mentioned. These are legends, Charlie. And in our own ways, let's do what to honor them while they are still here, because most deserving. They've been grinding for close to 20 years or more. No lie. Yeah, Charlie. and it's no mean feat. To do this in this environment, trust me, it takes a lot of grace, a lot of tenacity, a lot of skill. All right, so I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Personally, thank you for giving me the first platform to ever perform poetry and all. And thank you so much for making way for other people as well. Just as Sir Black and Mama Mariska, DK, Mutombo, and the rest of the legends have been doing. Thank you all so much. So tonight, we are honored to have Rhyme in the house. If you just joined, then you missed more, but we still have another round to go. But before that, there's one last performance for this round. All right, if Fungwa kindly introduce the next guest. Okay, Fungwa is not. All right. So the next performer is Harriet Panza. We should talk more about when talk with Rhyme. We don't go finish now. So all right, Fungwa. Can you introduce the next guest?
So the nurse, the poet, the activist, the woman for all is the one who is going to perform. Davi Emefa.
Hi. Yeah, so we are in the second round. And my second piece is titled Selom. It's actually in English, but it has an Ewe title, very unusual. Selom means the law is on my side. And this piece is a piece that tells a story about our human nature and where we are going and how far we have gone. Broken and deserted, lonely and shattered. Selah, the law is on my side. Our paths parted 70 and 1,000 years back. I call you to witness, brothers keepers, lovers of wealth, and brothers killers. You too, innocent lives lost in these seas, iron ballast blocks counterbalancing weights of enslaved souls, shackles in rusty quells piercing through naive skins. You saw us come and go, so do not keep quiet now. Graded into 3, to color, to wealth, to politics, or even 4, to religion. Propaganda tactics running on fingertips. Money routes held tightly by villains, juiced out of the blood of innocent souls. To color. We held on to you with dignity, and you gave us the strength to breathe. But for racism, would this ever end? The fight against racism is no ordinary playground. It is a crown of thorns, yet yields glory on the victor's podium. It starts with you. It starts with me. I may be black, you may be white, but what have we now and where are we now? Thank you.
I may be white, you may be black. Where are we now? I guess where are we going from here? So thank you so much, Harriet Panza, for that beautiful piece on Selah. Yes, Selah. From Selassie to Selah. Thank you so much. So Harriet, how have you been over the period? I know you've been busy with hospital and all.
Yeah. So
doing God's work.
Yeah. It's all part of God's work. So we are doing it little by little.
So how has the experience been? Share with us a little some of the things you've seen, and you know the things that brought you tears, things that brought you smiles and all.
At work or
yes, no work at work. Yes.
Oh, okay. At work, there's been a lot of improvements in the health status of most patients who have been tested as COVID patients. So that alone is a plus that we are doing our work well. And so far, so good. It hasn't been easy though. The stress, combining Ehalakasa with work hasn't been so easy. I still have like a lot of studio sections with new music that I have to fulfill, and I keep like tossing it up and down, and so far it's been good. And I still get support from Sir Black, he pushing me to do more and all that. So we are still working on it.
Nice. And we pray time affords you the chance to go finish your work. So does it mean you are working on an album or something?
Oh, I'm working on it's kind of an EP. Is it EP or
yes.
So I'm trying to get the time to go to the studio. It's just the studio that is worrying. Like I don't get the time to go. The time I get to go to the studio, it's either late or the person might not be able to, it's not favorable for that person. So we are still looking at it. So it will be ready very soon.
Oh, okay. So quickly, can you please share with us how you got into poetry even as a nurse, professional nurse?
Yeah, so I would say my first time watching like poetry as in poetry itself, like watching it, people performing poems, was an invite I got from Rhyme Sonny at Level 8 Lounge in Accra. So that was my first experience, like watching people perform. But I used to write poems or write articles in school. And there was this time I'm not much of a person who speaks a lot. Like when we are in a crowd, you can find everyone chatting happily, but you see me sitting quietly. I feel like what I'm supposed to say, someone might not understand it, and the person would misinterpret me. So I just find myself in one corner. So there was this time I was like, why don't I write it and then say it? If I write it and say that way, no one will judge me for what I'll say. It's a poem, so you can't judge me. But if I am chatting with you and then I say it, you will be like, oh, this girl is very rude, or this girl is some way be. So I have to just find a way. So that was how I got my voice for poetry.
All right, thank you so much. It's a necessary voice. So once again, salutes to Ramsoni for that space and that experience. Thank you so much.
I've been very grateful, and I can't forget my first experience, like listening to people perform and all that.
Wow.
So
Charlie, so
Rhyme Sonny.
Nice. Salutes to Ramsoni. So just as Ramsoni invited all of you here, please do what to buy somebody. You may not know what it might spark or ignite in the person. Thanks so much for that, for sharing that experience with us. It is beautiful. All right, so before we go to the last streak of performances, we'll have a few announcements to give. Yes. So, Ifumwa. Yes, let me also say salutes to Dr. So. Dr. So is in the house tonight. Dr. So, the other half of the two idiots. All right, announcement will start rolling very soon. Who else is here that I've not acknowledged? Berma Yofi, I see you. Eric Kwe, salutes. I see Law. Delijima, also in the house. I see Hope Keteni. The Humankind. Pascal Kemeche. And also, yes. And also salute to everyone watching from our YouTube page. Also, all right, so the announcements. Okay, so Fumo, what's happening in town? I hear Amish doing something.
Yes. Amish is about to launch his album support. So he needs some donation. So please, if you want to support Amish, you can donate to 0249 174129. 0249 174129. You can donate any amount because
later put in the chat box. I say you could please put in the chat box later.
Yes, I will do that. And the title of the album is The Naked Christian. Okay, it's an EP rather. The Naked.
Oh, okay, nice.
Christian EP. The next announcement is the Trinity show. The Trinity show will be happening on 24th April. And trust me, if you don't I don't know what you want to miss. Ramsoni will be there, Jeff will be there, Akali, and so many more. So don't miss this initiative because it's really cool. And we have a quote of the day from Humankind.
Okay, all right. I think the network. So quickly, let's finish up the last week of performances, and let's call it a day or a night. Okay, so to start off for us, let's invite Koku Delali. Koku Delali. Yes. What do you have for us as your last performance, please?
All right, so I'm going to somehow reach my very last performance. Yes. I call it God's Lie.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Akliedogo kameto dianago. Dahu aklasuwe dogo kame. Mieyina dahu holu toge. Obenet bejimenyua afeye oyina. I left here at dawn and returned at midnight with my pocket drained to nothing but my sack full of messages for you. Come hear what I have to say. My eyes have seen, my ears and my nose now hears. The doom plan of the doom planners now revealed. Come and listen to the voice, brethren. I call you once more. The evil plots of the evil plotters now exposed. They form a legion of cowards and call themselves kings, trying to control us and bend to their will. They claim it is the voice of the gods, but I say, if this is the voice of the gods, then the gods have lied, so the land must bleed. Air must cease for he who drinks from the skull of other mortals. Therefore, I call you sons of the land. I call you descendants of my ancestors. I call you not for peace. Arise from your sleep, put on your armor. Pick up your hatchet and get ready for battle. Your head must rest on the head of those who feast with the gods. I call you brethren. I call you arise.
Nice. Thank you so much, Mr. Koku Delali. Beautiful piece right there. All right, so for our last performance for the night, I wanted to call on this ever amazing Rhyme Sonny to bless us and take us home.
Okay. So I'm torn between two pieces. One is the nerd and one is solitaire. Okay, so let me settle on solitaire. Solitaire, we all know that game, but it comes out of the word solitude, and that game was positioned on our computers in offices so that anytime you sit for a long time and your mind, you need to play that game to just release stress. So this is the piece about depression and anxiety.
Nice.
I live alone on an island with no neighborship, badly equipped, failed several times using stones as tools to build a ship, sandwiched between death and death without the miracle whip. Live a life of silence, finger upon the lip, heart absent in my presence and always ready to flip. Skip several trips when death handed me a ticket. Wicked. Somebody show me the death office because I want to go and pick it. Because I don't get it. But they say life is short, life is a midget. Suicide, homicide, and other undetermined death lay side by my side and keep proposing toast, promising to be a great host, and that the island don't need me but my ghost. But you will never find any of these in my last Facebook post. What many of you don't know is that the experience has been my best teacher on this coast. Though there was no scholarship to transport me to his lessons and become a scholar, I had one ship in my mind's ocean that always carried this scholar from coast to coast. This island is located west of the east. Life here is just like living in the belly of the beast, to say the least. I'm almost always an ingredient for feast, embraced by solitude, repaired by sobriety and propriety. Sentences I altered landed me in the jail of anxiety, menace to society. I was labeled by my own insanity, but I never gave up. Started building myself from ground up, Chale, because I know the snow will melt and we will harvest the flowers of the spring. The oceans will drum and the birds will sing. I was determined to show the world that the bee can lose its honey, but not its sting. So as a king, I can gift you one thing. Think before you speak and speak sense, because hearing is the last sense to go in the dying process. Craft the talent you possess, and that will be the price of your progress. Drop your garment into a dress, and that is the way you'll be addressed. Shuffle your cards before you begin the game. Your inner peace is musically fire, dance to the flame. You got solitude to tame. And I know this solitaire is meant to revive you. So don't let it drive you crazy. Play and win. Prime Son. Many people are suffering from loneliness and depression. They are standing alone in the crowd. They keep losing contacts. We need to connect to affect. Play and win.
Play and win, it says, Charlie. Wise words coming from the king. Yeah, the Rhyme King himself. Thank you so much for blessing our evening, Rhyme Sonny. It's been a great, great, great honor having you. Thank you so much, Kudelali. Thank you so much, Harriet Panza. Rhyme Sonny lives out this word. They say life is short, life is a midget. So if you have a dream, please go ahead and live it. And tonight it's been the Ehalakasa online talk party hosted by my boss, Tiahene, and also executively produced by Sir Black himself. And thank you all so much, Mama Mariska, Michael Dogbe, Koku Delali, Harriet Panza, the boss himself, Rhyme Sonny, Law,
Is she there?
Deli Jima, Hope, Dr. So, the scribbler, Francis, and Darlington, my brother, Fusia, and also Okay the Poet. Yes, and that said, Thursdays, we also have the mic check. So please do all to connect with Amish 100% and the rest of the family. All right, so let's meet again next week, Friday, same time, 6 p.m. Ghana time to 7 p.m. for another moment of bliss. So it's been me, Natiogli, with Efumwa here tonight. So we say good night. The link will be open for about 5 minutes. So you can interact, say hello to somebody, grab a drink, Charlie, because something supernatural happens anytime it's centrally, even on a virtual space. So thank you all so, so much, especially to our guests for tonight. All right, salutes. You can please unmute and say something. I'd like to hear something from Mariska, the rest of the members in the house. Okay, that's a list for next week. We have Amuafawa Sefa. We also have Ama Rose, and we have Deli Jima. So next week, we have 1 king and 2 queens. All right, so that's the flyer. Thank you, Tiahini. All right, so let me say good night, but I'm not gone. So please please turn on your videos. I see beautiful smiles. More Mariska, beautiful smile right there. Okay.
Good night.
Okay, good night. Thanks so much for joining. Please turn on your videos, as well as on mute, and let's vibe before we say goodbye. But I'd like Ramson to say something to the rest of the poets in the house, because he's been a great influence to many. Yeah.
Charlie, me, if I left here this back, I'd go find some solitaire play, because Ramsoni tell me some deep things about solitaire this back. When me I don't go sleep if I don't play the solitaire some this back. So if I left here, Charlie, I just go and go play the solitaire, Charlie.
If you talk about solitaire, you will explain solitaire, because your solitaire is not always solitaire.
the only doctor with the soul.
Oh, the only rhyme with the Sonny. The only rhyme with the Sonny.
Charlie, but you can't be addicted to that game as well, eh?
Oh yeah. Charlie.
But it's
Charlie.
There are only 4 games that was positioned in the Microsoft software to help us release stress as we work on the softwares. And so solitaire is really coming out of solitude to just imagine playing with somebody else. You know, it's a card game. So, and many of us are depressed in a way. Anxiety is killing the young people here. So imagine you living on an island with no neighbors. Island Nankasakra Atino.
But even the island, at least you have birds. But imagine being on a compound house full of nonsense people and you're in your single room. And you're creative and you can't interact with them on the same level. So you go on your solitaire.
How many of us can decipher the notes and the keys these birds are singing? So people matter. Let's connect and affect.
Wow. So everyone is lonely at a certain point. You can be in a room full of people and you still be very lonely.
Exactly. Many people are standing in the crowd. They are lonely standing in the crowd.
Like Dr. So, you make lonely rock. See his face over there.
You did that way out there do Zoom Zoom meeting. You get wine for your body, they sip on.
He's pretending that is Sobolo. We know the truth.
So you see what Dr. So has been doing. Dr. So has been pretending that he's 5 characters. Dr. So sits, he plays another role, comes back to play another role, trying to play solitaire.
Charlie, if you're there for island top, where you don't divide yourself into several rows, you don't go to survive.
Very well, like the editing is on point.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, Sonny. Charlie.
Yeah. It's only it must stop
play and win.
Okay, so make we go chop Kelly Willie.
Oh, Charlie, for this my side of the world, dear. If anytime I go Facebook, I go see some watching pictures and things. Then not a boss F.
Doctor, so where are you? In the
Germany.
Hey, because you Deutsch.
Yeah, especially ambition, Deutsch. Ambition.
Oh.
That's so good about ambition.
Yeah, guten Afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm coming to learn that language.
Where you be easy. Some video started trend for a year, like some 2 years ago. Where some man where he get issue. Where the police the police don't understand tree. Where this man they speak Deutsch. They speak the Deutsch the way he say the guy can't slap him panyai. The panyai he talk how he expect to be the police officer. The word panyai. He say ich hab nicht gemacht. Ich hab nicht gemacht. No Americana here panyai.
only our languages we can only like describe sound.
Yeah,
of course, yeah. There be only one language that describe sound.
Part of us. Poetry is part of our language.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my sister said a car she's in England. She said a car hit her back. Moonshine.
the silver hit the ground. Chime, chime.
Charlie.
The bell. Crank, 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 crank.
Yeah, man.
Charlie, it don't be easy. Yeah.
People.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. Barima Yofi is one of our young poets. I think he started coming to Gao Sunday when he was around 13 or 14. So I know him from way back, and now he's finished SS. I don't know where he's gone to now. Barima Yofi, up and coming young poet. Very good.
Wow,
It's been in his blood since around the age of 13. He was sitting at the footsteps, or should I say the knees of the old people.
So very much with you, what do you have to say?
He's shy. He's got some stuff on YouTube. He's got some stuff on YouTube, so you can check him out. It's the same name.
Yes.
Very much Yofi.
Yes.
I'm listening to something.
Yes, I'm back.
You're back. Okay, nice. So what do you have to say?
I'm really angry. Yeah, you guys should watch out for my EP. I'm releasing an EP soon. I'm featuring Legend, Rhyme Sonny, and other surprise collaborations too.
Wow.
We are still working on it.
Wow. You got it. Charlie.
Amazing chapter. Wish you
Charlie,
well.
it's a great honor to
Yes, you should. I call it. Yes, I call it exceptional because the collaborations are mad collaborations. From Rhyme Sonny to all, we are taking from.
We didn't get that. I think his network.
And a big thank you to Mariska, Rhyme Sonny. I'm really honored. The platforms they've given me from time to time, I'm really grateful. And I say, may Jehovah God bless them and replace whatever they've lost. Yeah.
Nice.
Charlie, I'll be in touch.
Nice one. It's always lovely to have with the young ones also. Bye, Mama Mariska. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good night.
And happy birthday once again.
Yeah, I'll be 21 tomorrow.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Evergreen.
You have to sing for you before you leave. So,
okay, I'll just say that my last born is 30 years old. That's all I'll say.
Wow. So let's all sing happy birthday to Mariska for you. So
I'm Sunny. Bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mariska. Happy birthday to you. God bless you now. May God bless you now. May God bless you now. May God bless you now. Hip, 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 hip.
Hooray!
Hip, 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 hip.
Hooray!
Wow, nice. God bless you so much. It's all right, come here.
More life.
Bye. I'm going now.
Yeah, more life. That's it. All we wish for you is more life, in all facets of life. So you live the life you live in life. Yes, life. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for joining in. Great session as always. Thank you so much. And we're looking forward to having you sometime soon. Yeah, Ofosua, she's super amazing. And she's with Sasa. Yeah. Salute to Eliflin Sabla. Oh, okay. Who else do we have here? Yes, I see the Legima who will be on next week. Yes. Soon. We'll soon have you for sure. So we handle.
Nati.
Yes, sir.
I think the way your hair is coming there, you can't come to Achimota and visit.
Charlie, you don't miss you. Now we become endangered species.
and you have Red Danger bandana.
Yeah, break all. Funny enough, a lot of people who never met me pictured me like this. and also somehow I've become it. So
have you joined the Asaka boys?
Which boys?
Asaka boys.
Which boys are those?
Yao Tog and
no.
America.
The Americans.
You can't just have the red bandana just for having a sake. You need to belong to a gang.
We've been blazing hot sizzle, you know.
You need to belong to a gang.
Tonight, I wore the red banana for you because as you're coming in, I knew it was going to be fire. So Charlie, the red is in honor of you.
I take out.
Natty, tell them you are part of the Asafuache. Asafuache, that's your color, red.
I tell you, Charlie.
I like your hood, your shirt.
Thank you. And with that said, Tiahene's prints, amazing t-shirts. Very soon you should watch out for Tiahene's collection. The Tiahene, beg, market yourself small. Yeah, I see Delijima. Yeah, Delijima is also in the house. Charlie, salute, brethren. And you know.
Charlie, boss.
Yeah, man.
Next week, a delegation from Machimota will be here next week. So.
Charlie, I bet you I need kindly unmute Delijima, yeah? Yeah, man.
Yes.
Have we not stolen some time, government time from the hospital where Harriet is working?
Yeah, we sure have.
Oh, it's all part of it. So it's all part of life. So we are on it. Much more.
Remember my query why?
Oh, me will be able to read my query.
Okay, so my sister right here, she's my twin sister. I wanted Dr. So to see this, but he left. So this one, it was a nice gift to Dr. So I'll give it to Ramsoni. I will show your face again. Yeah, one. So that's my sister.
Give 360.
Bad man. She ran away. Ramsoni is always talking about back ties and things. Yo. Okay, so Delijima, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Salute.
Blessed, bro.
So what do you go for there, Charlie?
Yeah, as you can see, I was at the job site, you know.
Yeah, man.
I was at the job site and I can't miss the show, and I just want the listeners to just get ready, and next week we will be performing live, you know. I'm always with
Nice. Live and direct.
Yeah, man. Hansa City, Lübeck, you know, Germany, you know. As you can see, practical Rasta is in the kitchen right now.
Yes, I.
Managing something with green pepper, you know.
Fireball, Achimota, and all those people, Charlie. Rasta for life. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah. Salute. So look forward to having you next week. Yeah. You were saying something. Sorry, you were saying something.
Yeah, I was about to say something. I wanted to say a big greetings to Stocky Kojo, my team, my PRO, Stocky Kojo, and also a big thank you to Kojo Ibo. He was the one, a friend of mine, you know, who gave me this chance to be on your platform. And you yourself, the host, also respect, greetings, you know. Thank you guys. We've been preparing all the way. It was it wasn't all that easy to organize with the band, you know, because the information came late. But we did all our best to organize and put everything together, you know, to give you guys a massive show, you know.
Salute. We can't wait, Charlie. We can't wait, Charlie. Man love.
Greetings. More fire. Rasta sees, man. Rasta sees. Blessed guidance. Blessed. Peace and love.
Charlie, that Chimota people take over.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
We be here since so.
Respect. From time immemorial.
So, Ramson, if you do them grow your hair, they can't tell you.
You know they see. Hey. Make her on my video, make you see my hair.
Yeah, make you born now.
Dreadlocks, Rasta.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It's all mindset too. You and I told him to is coming.
Yeah. Oh, it's I did that, Charlie. Rasta man says, yeah, Opusua. You see Opusua right now, Charlie. Beautiful
my
woman.
Dreadlocks.
Yeah. The invisible dreadlocks. And that's what brought Opusua out tonight, to show her face, a beautiful face.
Opusua.
With a charming smile.
I miss you.
I'm trying to kindly unmute Opusua.
Oh,
yes.
Sorry.
Opusua is a supermodel, you know, Charlie. If you don't know Opusua,
I'm actually in a meeting now, guys. I just tuned in to just say hello. So I'm going to run off, and I hope to join in actively soon, maybe at the next session.
Nice one. Charlie, you don't know Opusua, she was in some music video like that. Wicked. Charlie, that's the first time I saw her. Yeah, Charlie.
Really?
Not doing what in the video?
I think it was Kwame Eugene's music video or so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think when it started coming up.
No, Nati, that is my niece. That's not me.
That was you. Who was it?
It's my niece. She's my niece.
Hey. No, seriously. No. Wait, I'm not going to believe. Seriously.
Oh, yeah. That's not me. And she's she's even on TV3, 3 Tunes, the host for 3 Tunes. That was the person in the video. That wasn't me.
Then you two look so much alike.
Yeah, we do.
Wow. It's my Charlie shock of my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I always thought you were the one.
That you know her.
Wow. No, if you see the lady and you see Opusua, and she tells you it's not the one, you will not believe. Charlie, wonders. Just ask Ramsoni I started growing his locks. Wonders.
Oh no, I've had it for more than 10 years.
It's amazing how no one ever saw it. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Hey, your niece. Charlie, so it's next time we'll see how he's shaking the hair.
I have 1% to go. So
okay.
Thanks for blessing us.
It's been lovely. It's been lovely.
Nat, you know, say me then Sonny we talk, but I don't know say it be me.
Yeah.
Oh, talk to me.
Oh, we'll open that briefcase the next time we meet. We talk from Ghana Bliss.
Okay. Then I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
The brain behind Ghana Bliss.
Nice one. Great job.
Yes, and visit Ghana Bliss for amazing poetry. You see my CB of Sin over there. Amazing pieces. Yeah, so that's it.
I think I'm even planning of taking most of the works there down, and maybe I'll replace them with. I'll look for iTunes, Spotify, so people don't download it like they stream or
Nice. So
that's how come it's not been active as it used to. I want to revamp it.
Yes. So to all the artists in the house looking for a reliable website to showcase your stuff, visit GhanaBlaze.com, and that's the brain behind it. I am Itsuyahini. Yeah, man. Live and direct.
Respect. Charlie.
Yeah, man.
We'll catch same time next week.
Straight up.
Peace
out.
All
right.
Now, for run, I get people more.
Charlie, so one love to everybody, yeah. But
don't be a kubolo. One love to everybody, but don't be a kubolo.
Nah, I'm still in shock. We got drink last kubolo before I go. I'm still in shock.
Hey, fiber the cup. Charlie,
Yeah,
you guys,
I
you know, go make.
one love. Probably they come. If I come now, if I close the show, see your face over there.
I just make it talk high, then we go cut them.
Yo, Fives.
Yo, Charlie. Yeah,
Charlie, Fiver.
Good night.
Yes, boss.
We show the way you go take for Macambo. No?
Hey, this matter. You sure? I beg.
Then Banza, Harriet Panza.
Banza. And the power Banza.
Oh, MFAB Harriet Panza.
Yeah.
I'm here.
You know,
I'm done.
Now, ona, Charlie, picture no. They now okay no, and you.
Oh.
I say, hey, Charlie, okay, so me name say, just say, hey.
Normal.
Charlie, more connect you. Yo.
Hey, Fiver, I've missed you.
Okay, bye. I'm going. Thank you very much.
Mucha.
I'll just and I remember.
I'm leaving the trophy alone. Okay, bye.
Okay,
I'm fine.
I'm also leaving you guys.
Oh, don't do that.
I make late like that. Wow. I like being late.
Hey, Fiver, what are you chewing?
Oh, Willow.
That's if you don't do the other one.
She was saying that we'll have to
do all the other lab. Then it will be around 260. Hey, Fiver, what's up?
Yeah.
The trip no organize another one.
We have to. We so have to.
It's very necessary.
Just say, trips and I'm move it to your dues.
Oh, sure, exams, professor.
Move it to your
dues.
Move it to your dues. Munina, move it to your dues.
Why?
Minister Black, you be farm one. Fiber say they need too much. Now me share picture no. Now me analyze the picture no. Omo many G too. Say me share bibia. Just say yema okay funtum fracas bako. And yema no monkum Guinness. Me avena okay. Oh Charlie.
Oh, serious though.
Oh dear, why do you answer you? I say it's serious.
She by this time only a share.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. I just my wardrobe.
Okay,